Hello and welcome to Mindful Monday. I'm Dr. Bando, licensed psychologist and peak performance coach, here to guide you through 20 minutes of mindfulness practice. So, no nonsense. We're going to jump right in today. I will ring the bell to start. I'll give you verbal prompts throughout, and I'll keep track of the time so you don't have to worry about it. And then I'll ring the bell to conclude at the end. If you have any questions, post up in the comment section. I'm happy to do a live Q&A at the end. All right, let's get started. Let's tune in. Starting to bring your attention to the fact that you're breathing. I like to use the first few minutes of mindfulness practice to start to settle in. So during this time, you're kind of gently guiding your attention towards noticing your breathing. You may have a lot of thoughts, you may be distracted. Just give yourself the first several minutes to start to guide yourself toward the path of noticing your breath. And you can do this very gently, it doesn't have to be a rush. Sometimes it's helpful to use your other senses like vision to notice sights in the room or environment you're in, sounds. Maybe notice the feeling of the bottom of your feet or an object touching your body, like the seat that you're in or your clothes. And walking slowly inward towards noticing that you are breathing in and breathing out and letting your attention settle there. So I'll give you the next several moments in silence to start gently moving your attention towards watching your in breath and exhalation. Gently guiding your attention toward breathing. If you're having a lot of thoughts, if your mind is particularly busy, it can be helpful to have a little conversation with your mind. Just say, okay, I know I've got a lot of thoughts going on. Right now, I'm going to pay attention to my breath and body. And after this practice, I will come back to the mind and hear what the mind has to say. Sometimes just that acknowledgement and assuring the mind you'll be back can help you let go and settle into focusing on your inhalation and exhalation. When we practice mindfulness, we are practicing the qualities of being non judgmentally curious. What is going on with my breath? What do I notice in my body? The quality of allowing, this isn't supposed to be any certain way. I'm going to allow myself to be however I am in this moment. I'm going to notice my breath, notice my body with non judgmental curiosity, allowing myself to be just as I am in this moment. And we practice not only allowing, but welcoming. I welcome whatever experience comes. This comes from a place of knowing the body is where wisdom lives. The body is full of wisdom. No matter what experience comes, we can ebb and flow with it. There's often very useful information. So, as you're settling into your breath, we're cultivating the attitude, setting an intention of non judgmental curiosity. What's happening here? Allowing your breath, your body, yourself to be just as it is. And in fact, welcoming each experience as it comes. If you notice yourself go into harsh self criticism or judgment, that's okay. Come back to your practice. Come back to noticing your breath with curiosity, allowing, and welcoming. And with this intention and this attitude, see what you can notice about your breath. Where does your attention land in your body as you're noticing your breath in this moment? Explore, what do you notice about your breath? Is each breath the same or different? What's the difference between how the inhalation feels in your body versus the exhalation? Are there pauses in between the inhalation and exhalation? One breath and the next? Does your attention stay static in one place of your body? Or does it move around as the breath comes in and out? Are you breathing through your nose? Or is your mouth involved as well? No right or wrong here. We're just noticing, bringing curiosity and an attitude of allowing and welcoming. Does it feel like one nostril takes in more air or is more open than the other? Or are they about equal? Is there any particular temperature to your breath? Is there a weightiness or lightness to the breath? What part of your body moves in this moment with the inhalation and exhalation? No right, no wrong. Just bringing curiosity as you allow and welcome. Settling in to being a watcher of your breathing. So much to discover there. If you become very still and watch your breathing, can you feel your whole body moving subtly? Kind of like the movement of the sea. Can you notice that? Can you feel it? When you are settled into noticing all the information, all the qualities of your breath, take a moment to ask your body how it would like to breathe. In other words, is breathing naturally as you are right now exactly what is needed? Do you need a deeper breath, a more shallow breath, a slower or faster breath? Ask your body and see what it tells you, and then respond. Take the next few moments of silence to ask your body what breath is most needed in this moment, and play with either staying with the breath you're at or changing the breath according to your body's needs and noticing the impact, noticing how it feels. If your body would like to welcome in an evening out, balancing breath, go ahead and equalize the inhalation with the exhalation by counting to 4 in and 4 out. Breathing into a count of 4 and out to a count of 4, your own count for the next few breaths. As you count 4 in and 4 out, noticing how deeply you're breathing and if that feels right for your body in this moment, or if you might need to change it, maybe even deepen the breath more. Counting 4 for your exhalation and 4 for your inhalation. Now stay with this count of 4 in and 4 out. We're going to change it up in a minute if you want. Sticking with the count of 4 for your inhalation, 4 for your exhalation. Is there anything your breath needs different? I know I started deepening my breath more into my diaphragm and adding ujjayi breath, which is that yogic breathing where you can hear the breath. Hopefully that comes across on the video. You can hear the inhalation and exhalation. That's what my body settled into and asked for. What about you? Inhaling and exhaling to the count of 4, evening out the breath for the next few moments. Now, you may want to stay here Equal inhalation, equal exhalation. Inhaling to 4, out, exhaling to a count of 4. I'm going to give you a couple of other options. So one is stay here. Another is if you want a more energizing effect, every few breaths, start to increase only your inhalation by 1 count until your inhalation is double your exhalation. That's if you want an energizing effect. If you prefer in this moment to have a more calming effect, leave your inhalation at a count of 4 and start to extend your exhalation by 1 count every few breaths until your exhalation is double that of your inhalation. So, 3 options. You can remain inhaling and exhaling at equal lengths. If you want an energizing effect, start to increase the length of your inhalation. And if you want a relaxing effect, increase the length of your exhalation. And I'll let you play with this in silence for the next several moments. If you lose count, if you get distracted, just come on back to your practice, curiously noticing your breath, allowing and welcoming your experience, and then coming back to counting. Even breath or longer inhalation for energizing, longer exhalation for relaxing. Your choice. Stay in your practice. You've only got a few minutes left. Give it your all. Yogis like to say, how we do one thing in life, we do everything. So, how are you showing up to this practice of mindfulness, of breathing? Can you balance? Can you be gentle, curious, allow and welcome, and stay focused? Give it your all, whatever breath count you've chosen. We're approaching the last minute. So, really give this last minute all you've got, all your curiosity and gentleness, allowing, welcoming, focusing on the count of your breath. And for the last 30 seconds of your practice, extend a little gratitude toward yourself. It takes discipline and intention to sit and show up for yourself in this way, to engage fully in this practice as you have just done. Give yourself a little acknowledgement that the practice you've just engaged in is nourishing for your body, mind, and soul. Thank you for joining me for this Mindful Monday 20 minutes of guided mindfulness practice. I hope you have a wonderful week. See you next time.